Okay, so here we go. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you guys about your why as far as when it comes to sharing, and not your why as you guys probably think of why you started this journey. That's part of it, but I'm going to go into more detail with you guys. I actually heard this call on our elite call the other day, and I thought it was so good, and I brought so much value from it. And I was like, wow, this is so good. I can't wait to do the team call on it. So I actually learned this from Callie Calabrese. That is Autumn's sister. She is a coach, if you guys didn't know that. And she moved her business from just being a diamond coach to an elite coach this year in a very, very short time. And so she's actually been a coach for a very, very long time, but she got really serious this year. And she did a call for us in the elite page, and I thought that this was so awesome. I loved her strategies. I loved how she taught her team and that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited to bring that for you guys tonight. So remember last week when we talked about that marketing plan and marketing out everything? So we should have been talking about coaching for the last couple of days and that kind of stuff. So tomorrow you should be switching it. Tomorrow you should start talking about your workouts and all your products. So this call actually works in perfect timing to go in with that. And so tomorrow, personally, I am launching my fitness group. So I have spent today, I invited like a freaking boss today. I couldn't even tell you how many invites I sent, but I sent a lot. And I kind of said, hey, I'm opening my group to the public. I wanted to give you first dibs, blah, 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 blah. I had a full script and I sent it to a ton of people. So those are great people to follow up with next week when I start inviting to the flash sale. On Thursday when I start inviting to the flash sale. But I'm going to launch my fitness group tomorrow. So when I learned about this, about finding your why in everything that you do, I thought this made so much more sense to me, and I think this is going to really help you guys write posts and draw people in. And so we try to tell you guys to write posts to impact people's lives, to serve people, right? And so I always say, like, say for example you share Shakeology, and a lot of people say, they just post like a picture of their shake and they're like, shake done for the day or something like that. But I'm trying to find my notes from her. Sorry, 1 second. But it's so much more to that. Why do you drink that shake? Why is it important? What does it do for your life? That kind of stuff. And so when you get the price objection or people tell you it's just a shake, they don't drink shakes, things like that, it's more likely that you're not leaning into what you have to offer people. And that goes from your workouts to the business to anything. If you're not focused, if you're not like really tuned in and listening to what is going on, that is a big indication of, why people aren't taking you seriously. And so, yeah, if I'm just standing there and I'm like, drink my shake and I'm going to clean the house now, that brings zero value to your shake, to how you feel, to why it's important, and why it is the amount of money that it is. And so if you start incorporating your why into everything that you have to offer, it's going to make it seem that much more of value. And so I want you guys to think about that. And so when you start matching your why with things around you that you have to offer, and other people realize that your why matches their life, that's when it all starts to come into play. Like, for example, maybe you say like something like, I have to work out in the morning because it doesn't get done at night. And I couldn't figure out a way for a long time until I started drinking my magic drink. This is what helped me get through my workouts. Da 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 da. This is what helped me push through because I couldn't get through a workout. Things like that. That might resonate with Courtney, who's thinking, I can't work out at night. I don't have the motivation to do it. I wake up in the morning and I'm so tired. Wait a minute, my lifestyle matches Christy's a lot. Maybe that drink would help me too. But if you just post a picture of you holding a yellow drink that says, ready to crush my workout, that didn't impact their life, and they couldn't see you in that life, or they couldn't see that drink in their life because they didn't understand what it might do for them. And so I always say that, or when she said, when your why starts to match their life and they can start saying, wow, I have those same issues too, that's going to be when it starts to click. But you have to make sure that your posts serve others and help them understand and connect the dots. Same with your workouts, pre-workout, recover, beach bars, Shakeology, the business. All of those things can connect your whys, and it could bring so much more value to what you have to offer. It will also, if you start thinking about how can I serve my audience? For example, if you notice that you don't get a lot of attraction on your workouts, but you do on your nutrition, then you should focus your Facebook around nutrition. Doesn't mean that you need to stop your fitness journey. Doesn't mean that you can never post about it, but obviously your following really wants to see nutrition. So you have to lean into that and be able to give them a lot of that. Bring that why to why that's so important, and give, serve, because that's what they're following you for. Even if you're like, well, I kind of want to, dabble into this, you have to try to bring them into your world, get them to understand you, trust you, like you. And then if they do that with nutrition, if they're like, you just give, and all of a sudden you start bringing this fitness in, they're automatically going to trust you, like you, and want to know what it's about, because they saw so much value in that nutrition side that they followed you for in the beginning for. When it comes to like nutrition, a really good thing that she said that I really loved was, say you post, Courtney's really good about this. I'm going to use her as an example because I just noticed that she just posted about her shake. So something that Callie said that she does is she posts her shake with the recipe. So she wants to bring a lot of value to Shakeology. She talks a lot about her why it works for her, why it benefits her life, and all that kind of stuff. And every now and then she gives the full recipe. So for example, Courtney just posted awesome post, and it says, November means pie, blah, 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 goes on and on. Today I just did that with this coconut cream pie amazingness, and it's a picture of a shake. This is a perfect example of what Callie does. So there's a picture of a shake, and awesome, it looks amazing, it looks delicious. The quote was not, this is my Shakeology, da 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 da. It was just like somebody would be like, what's that coconut cream shake thing that you drink? So what she does is she wants them to message her, and when they message her, she says it's a vanilla superfood. She doesn't say vanilla Shakeology, vanilla superfoods, da 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 da. Let me know if you're interested. But this is the key part that I thought that was great. She says, I also have awesome shake recipes, and I can tell you the value of what the shake does for me if you're interested in hearing about it. That is a great invite to Shakeology, challenge groups, and all that. Instead of saying just, oh yeah, girl, here's the coconut cream Shakeology or recipe, and sends her over the recipe. If you post something like chicken enchilada soup and you say, it's becoming fall, it's cold here, thank goodness that I can eat soup on my meal plan. Anybody interested in this recipe or eating like this? And people are like, yes. Instead of just sending Courtney the recipe that says, hey girl, so glad you like the recipe, which I'm guilty of doing this. Here's the recipe, and you just blast them with the recipe and you just give them it, right? Here's what she does it. She gives them the recipe, but she takes it a step further and says, I get all of these awesome recipes from a cooking show. If you're interested in more recipes, let me know, and I would love to help you out and get more information about that. What does that do, you guys? It introduces fixate and to be mindset. So that was actually an invite with a recipe. So you served them and you invited them at the same time. I thought that was genius. I was like, whoa, that is so great. Let's see what she said. So she did this thing called Show People the Lifestyle You're Living. So one thing that she talked about is if you show people your lifestyle and that you're living it, and that it's changing your life, that is showing them your why. So she does these things called mind mapping, and I decided to play around with it real fast and do it for Energize for you guys, just to use it as a prime example real fast so that you guys could see what mind mapping looks like. And I'm going to encourage all of you guys to do it on different things. So we're going to do it on Energize, whatever products you guys drink. I drink everything because I'm a representative of Beachbody. So hydrate, pre-work, hydrate, energize, recover, Shakeology, beach bars, the business, and workouts. So that's 8 mind maps that you guys can make. You could go a step further and do personal development and things like that too. But these are great. This is going to help you make amazing posts. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to share my screen and how she exactly does it. Hold on one second. Let me just answer this call from my grandpa. Oh, he hung up. Never mind. Okay, let it load real fast. But this is what a mind map is going to look like. You're going to put, your product in the middle, and then you're going to go around on your whys. Yours is going to look a lot different than mine. I just did this for Energize real fast tonight to show you guys. So why do I drink Energize? I don't drink it just to say I drink it, right? It brings value to my life. So why do I drink it? I drink it because it gave me an extra push in my workouts. It helped me work out on days I don't feel like it. It gave me liquid courage. I'm going to explain these in a minute. It helped me during my 4 a.m. workouts. It's all natural, so it didn't give me any headaches. And it was that's supposed to be an afternoon pick-me-up. So guys, listen. It gave me extra push in my workouts. Before I drank Energize, I will be honest, I used to quit my workouts early. I used to go until I was like, I can't breathe anymore, I'm just gonna quit. And I'd press end workout. And before I drank Energize, that's what I would do. But Energize helped me last through the workouts. So instead of just saying, got my yellow drink, let's go, this is a post. Before I used to drink this magic drink, I used to quit on myself early. But now that I drink this, I'm able to push through a 30-minute workout, give it my best, and actually complete the workout. Now that might resonate with somebody a lot better than drink my magic drink, and it helped me on days that I didn't feel like working out. I'm going to be honest, I am not your typical I love fitness kind of girl. And so a lot of days I didn't feel like working out. When I started drinking this magic drink, it definitely got me through my workouts. It gave me that excitement. It made me look forward to my workout. It gave me a little extra dance party, and it gave me that encouragement to look forward to that workout. That's another post. Now a lot of people are going to be able to relate to me. Oh, I thought Christy loved to work out, but she doesn't. But that magic drink makes her like to work out. It gave me liquid courage. So for example, do you guys know that I'm an introvert? I'm actually really shy. But when I started drinking this magic drink, it gave me a little bit of a boost and made me feel really good that I could get on and do live videos and push myself past my comfort level. That's another post. So it made me do things and give me the courage to do things that I was scared to do before. 4 a.m. workouts. Before I quit my job, I used to have to wake up at 3:30 in the morning to get to work on time. And so the only thing that was going to get me out of bed at 3:30 was knowing that I had something to get me through that workout and wake me up. 3:30 was not a typical time to drink coffee, so I started drinking this drink, and it is the only reason I was able to wake up at 3:30 for over a year. Or all natural with no headaches. Guys, this is going to relate to a lot of people. I suffer from really bad migraines, so I can't drink Red Bulls or any of those Monsters or any of those kind of pre-workout drinks. And so I was actually really scared to try Energize because anything that gave me that boost, it would make me feel very shaky and give me a really bad headache. So I was pleasantly surprised when I started drinking this that I don't get a headache. That's another post. Or an afternoon pick-me-up. Hey moms, do you ever just feel drained in the day and you end up spending $5 to $6 at Starbucks on a drink that's just full of sugar? I started drinking Energize as something that would help me on days that I just needed a little bit of a boost to get me through a long day. This was an all natural. I didn't have to spend any extra money, and I already had it, and it was, it was zero sugar. So guys, look at that. Energize. This was something I did in like 15 minutes before this call. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6 posts about Energize that brings that why factor and that value instead of just holding the yellow drink in your hand and saying, ready for the workout. These things, so many of my followers could be able to relate to that. Moms who drink coffee all day long would be able to relate to that. People who suffer from headaches would be able to relate to this, that need a little bit of extra energy. People who have to wake up really early and they're like, oh gosh, I hate coffee. This would be a great one. Or people who need liquid courage or don't like to work out or anything like that. And so I encourage you guys to do these mind maps of anything. Think about Shakeology. Shakeology, that one you should have like 20 posts about. It keeps me regular. It did this. It did that. It changed my life. It helped me. It started to make me feel good. It cut my cravings. So that way, when you talk about Shakeology, it's not just a shake. You could say, I went from eating a piece of candy every single day, but when I started drinking this shake, I realized that it cut my cravings. That's going to relate to somebody. Or started to get really creative. I love sweets. And it's so awesome that I can take this shake, switch a few ingredients around, and still get that satisfactory that a piece of cake would give me. And so when you put your why to what we have to serve and offer people, it's going to connect with them a lot better. And so when I heard this message, I was like, wow, that's going to really help you guys, especially going into when we start launching and promoting the fitness challenge group. It's more than a workout. It's more than just a protein shake or nutrition drink or Energize or Recover or a beach bar. It's so much more than that. Hopefully it's changed your life. And if it hasn't, you probably haven't leaned in enough to it to allow it to. I would say, when people say like, oh, I don't know I haven't noticed any difference with Shakeology, I would say, well, do you drink it every day? Because the people that drink it every day will tell you it's changed their life. Well, I don't really drink Energize. I don't like it. Well, have you tried it? Have you tried it for a consistent basis? Well, I haven't really seen any results in any of the programs. Well, are you consistent? Do you press end early like I used to too? Do you give it everything you have? Do you actually show up? Do you actually lift the correct amount? Do you, like all that kind of stuff. If you actually lean in, it's funny because Courtney had mentioned, she called me the other day and said, she was talking to somebody about Shakeology, and they said, oh, I've drank that before. It doesn't work. And she was like, well, did you follow the meal plans and the workouts and drink it too? And they were like, well, no, I didn't. Well, that's what I would tell everybody too. You have to do the complete program to see success. You guys have to follow the meal plan to see the results that they give you on TV or Courtney's or mine or somebody. You have to follow what we're doing. If they tell me to follow something, that's what I follow. So when you lean in though like that, and your whys match your posts so much differently, I can guarantee you guys are going to have a way different reaction than if you just say, finish my workout today, feeling strong. Everyone's like, great for you. That meant nothing to them. But if you talk about the pain, the struggle, how you couldn't do a push-up, how you remember when you signed up for this, you signed up because you wanted something more, that you are, or think about it, another good one that just came into my head that would be a good why is challenge groups. I could think of a mind map for challenge groups. Support, friendships, people who actually encourage me, a place to go that was a judge-free zone. Nobody was looking. I think about that and I'm like, yeah, when you walk in the gym, I felt like I was immediately judged. but here you're not. And so you guys, if you attach those whys with every single one of your posts, over time, your consistency is going to build so much more trust with you and your following, and they're going to lean in and they're going to say, heck yes, sign me up for whatever you have. It doesn't matter because I've seen the impact it has on your life. And you won't even have to tell them the benefits of Shakeology or pre-workout or anything, because they see you drinking it and they know what it's done for your life. I know that when people come to me and they sign up with me and I say, okay, you have a choice of Shakeology or pre and post workout, and they say, oh, I get all of that. And I'm like, well, you could get the big pack. And they're like, yes, I'll get that. Because they see me drinking all of it and they know the value. Or I know a lot of times they'll say like, oh, pre-workouts, that's that yellow drink. Yes, I want that. I know you love that. You rave about it. It's changed your life. It's helped you. And so that's where you have to get to. But posts like this, ready for a workout, love this, it's my favorite drink, pre-workout, it's not going to impact their life. And so I'm really going to push you guys that starting tomorrow, especially because we're going to start promoting our challenge groups, lead with your why. So tomorrow when you launch your fitness group, lead with your why. Say, gosh, I remember when I saw a post just like this and I decided to join. I decided to join because I was looking for A, B, and C, and I got that. Now I'm looking for people who are looking for the same thing I am. I'm hosting a challenge group that whatever, Christmas, da-da-da-da. If you're serious about your thing, and have that call to action. But I'm telling you, when you lead like that, it's going to change your entire surroundings and things like that. So let me see if she said anything else. I think that's it. The only other thing that she said that was really good that I want to tell you for anybody who does Instagram stories that I love, I haven't played around with it yet, but I'm going to, is there's an app called Story Splitter, and you can record a whole like a whole video, and then you can go on Story Splitter and then you can edit it and then clip it in 15-second clips and add pictures and GIFs and all this crazy stuff, and then you just like boom, 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 and upload it and make them all really cool. So I'm going to definitely look into that. It's called Story Splitter. But does anybody have any questions about leading with your why for products and challenge groups and business and anything like that? No? Okay, cool. All right, well, that was short, sweet, and to the point. So I will let you guys go so I don't waste any more of your time. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me later. Oh, and then if you're, I forgot because I am recording. If you are not in our business builder page, but you're interested in building your business, we do have a separate page from our team page. It gives you daily tasks to do to help you grow your business. You can reach out to me and I can add you into it. It's where we kind of like every day I give a daily task for you to do. It will help you. And tomorrow I encourage all of you guys to launch the fitness group. Start inviting to it. Start inviting to the flash sale. Start talking about it on Instagram stories. Start getting people pumped up. Now's your time to invite 25, 30 people a day to the flash sale. So next week when we do host that, you have 100 to 150 people to work with. Otherwise, you are going to go into that flash sale and be really bummed if you only have 5 or 6 people and then nobody buys. Where if I have 100 people to work with, I probably will get 3 or 4 to buy and hit Success Club. So guys, flash sales are super easy to invite to. Post with your why and invite anybody who likes it or comments on it. Then reach out to anybody on Instagram who's following you. Those are easy invites. They follow you. That's a direct invite. It's okay. They walked into your store. Message them. Ask them to be a part of the flash sale. The Christmas group is going to be amazing, and really, really put yourself out there, and I promise you, you can see a lot of success this month. So All right, guys. Well, I'll let you guys go. If you have any questions, feel free to message me later. So, all right. Have a good night.